I am big, I am Bratt, I am rougher than fat, I am tougher than a lion, no, tougher than that. When red lights sit down for the rhythm, no producer can chat. In the rain, DJ reload with that.
So you got the Elements mixtape out at the moment. For those that don't know, man, just give us a brief into what's been happening in the last 12 months or for Miss Bratt.
Wow, last 12 months. I did a lot of touring with Bruno Mars, Roll Deep, the Mobo tour with Skepta. I also signed a deal with Atlantic the end of last year. And what have I been doing? I've been working on my album. I've got singles ready, I've got material ready, I dropped a mixtape, Elements. And yeah, I launched a website as well, brattonline.com. Just loads of different little bits and bobs.
I am rock, I am mad, I am independent. I can't nobody tell me nothing cause I am my own rap. I am super duper, uber duper, aeroplane fly. If any idiot waste my mind, I want to test and come try.
Selector still wrecking raves. I don't know, man. I gotta ask you if you expected anything like that when you recorded that track.
Do you know what? For me, it was definitely a first, and I didn't. That's a part of me that I kind of explored with Red Light and Deneo, and I guess they brought out a side of me that I knew was there. I just didn't know how to voice it and how to, get it out. Because being around my dad and stuff, I was always around festivals and jungle, drum and bass, acid house and stuff like that. But I mean, I never thought it would blow up as big as it did. I was very unsure at first because it was definitely a different Ms. Bratt. But people just took to it, and I love performing it. Everywhere I go, I love performing it.
Because you turned into like a Sly. It was almost like, you could have been the people that heard you for the first time might have thought you was a reggae dancehall artist, you know what I mean?
Yeah, actually, I got that a few times, actually, yeah.
I'm bad, not wicked, they act, but I live it, microphone trap, I rip it, ravers get low, they lift it, with my high heels on, they're staring, only best of the best I'm wearing, any dancing mic I tear it, big tune, blare.
What's the mind state for Miss Bratt at the moment? You're just entering into your second record contract, second record deal at such a young age, as well as with all around the world now. You're with like Mercury, Atlantic.
Yeah.
A lot of people are looking at you as a female that's going to take this UK thing to the next level. There's a lot of females out there at the moment that maybe don't have as much potential as Miss Bratt. What's the mind state at the moment?
Do you know what? Like, in terms of females that may not have enough potential, I think every female that's out now does have the potential to go far. I'd love to open doors up for other female artists, not just MCs, singers, anyone. And not just females. Like, I'd love to open up doors for other artists in general, other musicians. My mind state at the moment, I just want to work hard. Like, I'm mad hungry. I believe you get out what you put in. And I'm very much experimenting at the moment. I feel like as a human being right now, I haven't fully found myself, but I don't think that's a setback at all. I think that's a positive thing because it means I'm just going to experiment and yeah.
Because I'm not sure, I'm excited about, what you're doing, Miss Bratt, because I've known you for about 5 years, over 5 years now. But I don't know how aware you are of it, but a lot of the time when it comes to Miss Bratt and the female scene, the female MCs, it's always Miss Bratt's got the most marketability, she can go the furthest kind of thing. So have you heard any of those kind of things?
I've heard comments like that. I've read comments on Twitter like that. I just take it as a pinch of salt. I mean, when you first met me 5 years ago, I don't think I looked good. I looked like a little hood rat, to be fair. I don't think my looks got me as far as I am now because I did not look good. Let's be honest. I used to have my hair slicked down, used to bust low bats like a little man them. So, but I mean, I think everyone has some sort of markability to them because, for example, Rick Ross, he's not the most buff looking guy. He's not Slim Jim, cut, and I don't know, all the ladies wouldn't be like, oh yeah, buff ting, but he's marketable, he's doing really well right now. I think it's more about your character, your persona, the music that you're bringing out, and having that edge which makes you marketable, I guess, rather than looks nowadays. I don't think looks play a huge role in it, but I think they help.
And just for the record, you said you looked like a hood rat back then. I never said anything like that. You know what I mean? But it's all good.
I'm just being real. Happiness, that's
that's my target. But right now I feel like I'm on the R6, down a long, long road full of hardship. The barrier's there till I barge it.
How important is the DJ, like not just for being your tour DJ, but the DJ in like the scene at the moment, like in music? Because you know the game's changed so much in the last like over 5 years, you know, with the downloads and radio not being as important, you know, things like YouTube and that taking over, and artists actually doing their own mixtapes as opposed to being hosted by DJs. How important does Miss Bratt think the DJ still is?
I think the DJs are mad important. Like, if your song doesn't make the radio, it doesn't mean that it's not going to pop off, because DJs are playing out all the time, like all over England and stuff, and they can blow a tune like that. Like, it's crazy. I think they're mad important. They definitely can help artists.
Even when I stand still, they still can't pass it. But don't take offense, don't think that I'm parving, but they take offense. Looking in my garden, got me shaking hard.
There's been some utterings of maybe people thinking that the pressure's maybe getting to Miss Bratt. She's got to deliver that single now. She's got to take it commercial. How do you feel about that?
Do you know, I'm not pressured, you know. I believe I've got all the time in the world. I've got my next single ready. It's just being patient, because me, I just want to put music out all the time. Like, I've got so much music that I've been working on for years and stuff. I've been signed to 2 labels, and I've been in studio since I've been working with Terry Danger 5 years ago. So I've got so much music, but it's just, you have to be patient and you have to wait for the right time, especially when you're on a label as well. Like, things aren't always, the ball's not always in your court, because they're the ones investing the time and the money into you. But I've got, everything's there, like all my music's there. I've got more selectors lined up. I've got some commercial bits. But the thing with like the commercial stuff is just, people might class it as pop, but pop is popular music, innit? So it just depends how you interpret it.
So how has it differed for you with the new record deal with Mercury/Atlantic as opposed to all around the world before?
When I was signed to Universal all around the world, it was like the first deal I've ever done. To be fair, musically, I didn't know what I wanted to do. I was still finding myself. I still am finding myself, but I know what kind of music I want to do and what kind of vibe, what kind of message I want to get across, what I want to say. And I think Atlantic really understand that, and we have a really good relationship together. Like, they really do get me, and they're really supportive, which is like what you need, I guess.
Heart's getting colder, frozen. I don't trust anyone, even if I know them. They wanna read this book, I'm just about open. Too much depth, I'm mirroring the ocean.
So break down the Elements mixtape, man, in the words of Miss Bratt.
Elements, the reason why I called it Elements is because it's like a variety of genres of music that I like to do. I'm talking about the different topics, I get a bit deeper. I have like kind of fun tracks, and I've got different collabs on there as well. Like, I've got DJ Zinc on there. I've got Dot Rotten. I've got Ed Sheeran, Wiley, Terra Danger. So yeah, like it's just a mixture of things that I like and what I'm about.
Cause after these artists asked to get arse licked, I'm the best hands down, 6'6". With my presence in the future, I struggle to surpass it. Don't watch me like Medusa, I turn you into hard bricks. All these silly rumours, anything to tarnish. And out of these girlies, I work the hard.
The speeding track, man, with Dot Rotten, that's kind of sticking out at the moment. You got the visuals for it. You got the line in there, I'm the best hands down, 6'6". You know what I mean? I feel like, you know, sometimes you're underestimated as a lyricist, man. How do you feel about that?
I'm definitely underestimated. I don't think people listen to what I'm actually saying. It's kind of sad, but I don't know. I just guess I have to keep pushing and pushing. Like with Get Dark, it was much more lyrical than Selector, and then obviously Speeding By is a bit deeper than Get Dark. So I think people are seeing a progression, but I think they need to just open their minds a little bit more, and we'll be good to go. And
produced by Dot Rotten and featuring Dot Rotten as well, and he blessed you with the nice hook there, man.
Do you know that song? It came about so mad. He gave me the beat about 2 years ago. I blatantly wasn't ready to vocal it then, because I wrote to it and the bars were swag. I'm not gonna lie. But we actually had the hook, like we was walking to the shops, I think, from studio, and he was just singing, "It feels like I'm speeding by." Feels like over and over again, and then I was just buzzing as well, and I was like da 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 da, and then he was like, "Yeah, let's use that as well," and then it all came together, and so yeah, that's how the chorus came about, and I think when did I write? I wrote to the song. I think I was in studio at TMS's, and I was in the studio for like 22 hours non-stop, no sleep. And I wrote to the song, laid it down, and then yeah, the whole song was there, and I was like, I really want to do a video for this. I really want to do it. I want to do it in Cuba. I was thinking mad big. I was like, yeah, I want to do it in Cuba. Like, I want it to be very cultural. I want it to have that vibe that kind of uplifts people. In the end, we didn't do it in Cuba.
Definitely looked quite tropical though. Where was you?
We went to Africa. No, I'm joking. No, we didn't. We actually went to Magaluf, but we went, like, he was already in Magaluf shooting another video, and he was like, oh, you should come out and do this. And I think I had 2 days off in that week, and he literally booked me a flight and had an hour to get to the airport. I had no clothes, nothing. Like, I literally just had to leave. That's what guys do. They're so last minute. Got there, I had to actually buy all the clothes that I'm wearing in the video out there. Went to some markets. The only shop was Lacoste that was out there, so I'm wearing some Lacoste. And we didn't know where we was going to shoot. We actually just went on an adventure. Nearly fell off some cliffs, nearly died, but it was wicked. Like, it was a wicked day. It was hot as well.
Feels like life's speeding by, just about seeing the sign.